Hey, Tony Zahn from Summit K12 here, and I want to share with you one of my absolute favorite resources that we have built into Summit K12's Dynamic Science. So I have logged into our trial site, and if you don't have a login, you can look at the playlist on YouTube for instructions on how to get your instant login. And I'm going to click on My Courses right up here at the top, and I'm going to navigate to 6th grade. I'm going to click on Teacher Resources because that is my entry point for Tier 1 instruction. And I'm in 6.9a, Seasons, the one that pops up automatically. It's the one that's in the Teacher's Guide sample that you have. And I'm going to scroll down to Interactive E-Poster. We call this an E-Poster. You might call it an anchor chart. It's what I called it previously. So it's a summary of 6.9a in a picture, right? A picture's worth 1,000 words. And how often do we need a picture to help explain science concepts to our students? It exists in multiple ways. So it exists like this, a flat document. You could print this out, use it as a handout. Students could put it in their interactive science notebook if you're using an interactive science notebook. It also exists with the vocabulary words missing. So students would have to put the important piece here, of course, is that the tilt of the Earth's axis. It also exists, although not on the trial site, right? It exists as an interactive piece where you could pull it up on your projector or your LCD panel or your smartboard, whatever you have. And if I only want to show this image, I can click on this image and I'm just looking at this image that's highlighting the tilt and how the tilt is causing different seasons in the northern and southern hemisphere. If I want to focus on the change of seasons as the Earth revolves around the sun, I can click on this image and I just have this image. I could use this for so many things. I could pull this up and have a student come up and explain it. I can have it as a bell ringer. I can also use this document, and this only has one blank. Some other TEKS have multiple blanks, as a word wall. I could print this out. If you have a poster printer, you could print it out large like a poster, and then you have an instant word wall. I could use this at stations if I'm doing a review over several TEKS and have them out at stations. This document also will appear in our TEKS video so that we have that predictable structure, that predictable practice for students. They know that they're going to see an image that's going to help them understand that standard for every single standard that we have. Now let's say that you are working with students and there's a group of students that's behind and you need to pull a small group at the last minute, right? That happens. We usually know we need to pull small groups at the last minute. And I have a student or a group of students that's struggling with the difference between revolution and rotation, right? Revolution is introduced here in 6th grade, but rotation was introduced in 5th grade. So I'm going over here to my left nav bar and I'm scrolling down and I can see right here I have 5.9a. Now we have 6.9a here just to serve as a reminder. The numbers don't always match up, but in this case they do. It's 9a. For the prerequisite standard, I can open up this pull-down menu, and I have all my resources for 5.9a, the prerequisite standard. I'm going to click on Interactive E-Poster, and now I have the Interactive E-Poster for the Earth's rotation. This one is 2 pages long, and I can quickly use this document and put it side by side with the grade level document to help distinguish rotation versus revolution. But hey, let's be real. Let's say that I have pulled a small group, but it's going to be a while before I can get to that small group. I need them to review rotation. Look what else is here. My TEKS lesson video. My TEKS lesson video right there for 5.9a. I could have students watch this video
As you study the TEEX, you are expected to demonstrate that Earth rotates on its axis once approximately every 24
and circle back around after they watch that video to show them and assess that they understand the difference between rotation and revolution so that they can master Seasons 6.9a. Recall that throughout our system, that scaffolding occurs everywhere. It's always just a click away. You don't have to open something else in another document. You don't have to search for it. E-posters, anchor charts, one of my most favorite resources that you'll find in Summit K12's Dynamic Science. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.